Hey there to my Hebrew brothers and sisters. In this video, I want to go deeper into the Tetragrammaton. That those are the letters, the four letters that make up the sacred word of God's name, the Tetragrammaton. Okay, here you see I have YHWH. Now, that when you add the vowels to it, it becomes Yahweh. You put the A after the Y, the O after the H, and the A after the W. You would get Yahweh. Now, the second tetragrammaton, you have YHVH. So they got rid of the W and put the V there. So that would be the A after the Y, the O after the V, the A after the V. Jehovah. Jehovah. That's where they get Jehovah from. Sometimes they remove the Y and just put J there and put an E after the J, and you get Jehovah. Well, but that's only beginning. That's only the beginning where you get that name from. Now it gets a little deeper because you have the elements are prescribed to those letters, those consonants, but each consonant you get yod, hey, they, hey. So yod will represents fire, hey represents water, they represents air, and hay represents earth. But I want to do a little research into that because it means more than that I have on this board. Okay, yod and shakma. Shakma. Okay. Okay. The yod represents fire, and that's shakma. Hay represents benah, which means water. Tifera, which comes from ve, equals air. Now, hay, malkuf, represents kingdom. It's kingdom, and it's associated with fire, air, water, and earth. That is the kingdom. So the tetragrammaton goes a little further. It's just not prescribed as the sacred name of the Most High, but it also gives you the relationship of the power that God have. So that would be Elohim. When you read the Bible and it says Elohim created heaven and earth, that's why it says Elohim, because it's plural. It's gods. And these are your gods. Fire, water, air, and all three is in the final hay. So that's your Elohim. So when you read the Bible and it says in the beginning, so this is the Bible I'm going to read from. This is your King James study Bible. So it says, in the beginning, God, which is Strong's word 430. So I'm going to go to Strong's word 430. Strong's word 430 is Elohim. It says plural, 433. Gods in the ordinary sense. So when it says in the beginning, God has been translated from the word Elohim. Elohim is plural for gods. So they're misleading you right there in this Bible. Why would you say God and give people the impersonation that is one God in the creation? There's one God that's creating heaven and earth. But the God that they put there, singular, that has been replaced by the word Elohim, which is multiple gods. It would be gods with an S on it. That's misleading. So that's where the first problem. It says, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. And the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. And God said, let there be light. And there was light. Now, there is a Strong's number at the Spirit and a Strong's letter at the light. So we already came to the conclusion that God means Elohim. So now we got to get to the part find out what Spirit 7307 means. Spirit 7307. 7307. 7307. Okay, 7307 is Ruach. And it says 7307 means the word that translated from spirit is Ruach from 7306, which is wind. By resemblance, breath, a sensible or even violent exhalation, life, anger, unsubstantiality. It says spirit. A feminine noun meaning spirit, wind, breath. So wind is associated with air. So you have air, your air element, V. You have the air element there. Okay, then you have light. The strong word they use for light is 216. 216. Okay, 216. That word has been translated from OWR, or from 215, illumination or concrete, luminary in every sense, including lightning, happiness, bright, clear, daylight, morning sun. A masculine noun meaning light in a literal sense. It is used primarily. Okay, hold on one second. Okay. Light is associated with Strong's number 216. Strong's word 216 is or. It says or, ori, or Ari, OWR. It comes from Strong's 215. And 215 says ori, a primitive root to be causative, make, luminous, literally and metaphorically, break of day, glorious, kind, light, set on fire, shine. So fire, that's the element of fire. So we've already covered fire, air, and it says water. It says, and the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. So right there you got the three elements, the Yah, the He, and the Ve. You got those in the first two verse. Now it says for verse 4, and God saw the light that it was good, and God divided the light from the darkness, and God called the light day, and the darkness he called night, and the evening and the morning were the first day. And then it says, and God said, let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters. And God made the firmament and divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters that were above the firmament. And it was so. And God called the firmament heaven, and the evening and the morning were the second day. And God said, let the waters under heaven be gathered together unto one place, and let dry land appear. And it was so. And God called the dry land earth. Okay, so earth. So you got the four elements there: fire, air, water, and then you get the third He, which represents fire, air, water, and earth. It represents the kingdom. So the kingdom is being made right here. So you got your fire, you got your air, you got your water, you got your earth. So this is why it's important to go deeper into finding out what that Y stands for, that H stands for, that V stands for, and that second H. It makes up the elements. It makes up the elements. And so when it says Elohim was in the creation of the heaven and the earth, Elohim means more than one God. So that must mean that these elements represents God, represents the Elohim. So that's what God is. That's what I've always thought God was. It's nature. These elements are part of nature. So when you hear when you hear people talk about the beginning, it's a real throw off when they say God singular instead of Elohim, which means multiple. So that's your Elohim. So your Elohim are the four elements, which is air, water, fire, and earth. That's what Elohim is. So there's more to this. There's more to this um, than what we cover right now. So I'm gonna make another video, and I'll try to push these out together. I'm gonna try to push video 1 and video 2 out together, so that it would be a connection between the two videos. See you on the next video. Bye.